What's up guys, welcome to the next old school RuneScape money making guide. In this one, I'm going to be telekinetic grabbing Wines of Zamorak for profit. So let's get into this. Before we get any further into the video, don't forget to like this video please, because it really helps with that YouTube algorithm. It helps people to find my videos. Don't forget to comment down below as well. Comments help with the algorithm, and it also helps me to understand what you guys want to see. Don't forget to subscribe because we're really trying to grow. We're hoping to get to the first 1,000 subs by the end of this year. Don't forget to turn on those notifications as well, because you'll get notified of all of my uploads and my live streams when I go live. And don't forget to join me on my socials. Those are all linked down below, but let's get back into the video. So the cool thing with this one, the only prerequisite is that you need Telekinetic Grab, which is at level 33 magic. Seriously, random event right now. So level 33 to use Telekinetic Grab, and of course all you'll need is Law Runes and Air Runes, one of each for a cast. Now, there is actually two places where we can do this, so both near Falador, so you want to start in Falador. Now, going up here, we can actually come to this altar right here and wear Zamorak robes to go upstairs to grab wines. Or you can forego the robes and go to Deep Wilderness and do it here. Now, of course, warning, if you're planning on doing this in Deep Wilderness, people often PK here because this is another one of those moneymakers that's incredibly heavy botted. Hence why the Wine of Zamorak price has gone down considerably in the past year. Because about a year ago, Wines of Zamorak were about 1.2k each. Now they're about 700 GP each because of how much they're botted. They are botted like crazy. So you will also probably be competing with bots as well. So just be forewarned of that, kind of like the last moneymaker where it is very heavily botted. This is another one that's incredibly heavily botted. And it will always be botted because it's always going to be profitable. Because the price of, like, say, one Law and one Air Rune is basically 150 GP. So, at the moment, with it being about 750 GP per wine, you're looking at 600 GP profit, like, every 20 seconds. Because that's how long it takes for the Wines of Zamorak to respawn. Like, see what, there's already someone else here. So they're telekinetic grabbing wines from down here, which I have no idea why they're doing it that way. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's going up the stairs, grabbing that one, and coming down to grab this one. Interesting. See, look, this guy's already here doing it. So what we'll do is we'll hop worlds. Now, we're probably going to see people in every world doing this. It wouldn't surprise me, because this is one of those moneymakers that's just incredibly, stupidly good on free-to-play. Personally, it's one of those ones I've never done too much myself. Mainly because I do find it quite boring. Go up the ladder, please. Thank you. Like, this is one of those moneymakers I do find incredibly dull and boring. You literally just sit here and cast Telekinetic Grab over and over again. However, it is very good GP to do this. So you can do what I did, grab this one, go down, grab the other one, come back up. And you essentially double the amount you get. You will have to work with dropped stats, but you have to just pray an altar to restore them. Now the good news is, these guys stop attacking you once you go up and down. So as soon as you get the XP drop, you know you've gotten it, and now you can go back up the ladder. And essentially you get 2 every like 20 to 30 seconds. Now going on current guide prices, if we go here. So one Wine of Zamorak is worth 780 GP. So think about it this way, right? If you're carrying runes to do teleports, then at minimum you'll have 3 slots wasted to be able to carry 24 of those. So, and to fill an invent, it takes, I don't know, 5 minutes. Like, it really depends on how many people are competing with you to get the wines. Like, at the moment, fortunately, there's no one else in this world doing it. And because, of course, I have a higher skill total, I can go to the higher level total worlds. So if you are on the non-total level worlds, you may have a harder time competing because there is probably going to be a few people doing it. I'm also doing it at off-peak times right now, because most of the player base is American. I'm from the UK. So right now it's like 4 PM, and Because of that, it's earlier in the day for a lot of Americans, therefore a lot more people aren't going to be online, so I have a higher chance of not coming across people. But if I tried to do this, let's say at like 8 PM my time, I would have a harder time, purely because of how many people will be here. So because of that, I'm just filling my inventory, so I'll cut back in once my inventory is full. Alright, so I'm about to grab my last wine by Telekinetic grab. So that's all of my inventory slots filled. So we'll just run back to the Grand Exchange now. Now, again, I only filled 24 of the slots because 3 of them had been taken up by runes. Of course, I've now got 1 slot free because of using a fire rune. You could hold a Staff of Fire to empty up that final slot to get 1 more wine, but it doesn't particularly matter too much because you can just go back anyway. So let's sell them on the Grand Exchange, and these will sell fast because these, like I said, are heavily botted. They're heavily bought by a lot of people. Oh, I just covered up my pin. Alright, so they're selling for 784 right now, so we'll just sell all of them at the guide price, so that's almost 20k. Sell them all, boom, 19.8k, and that took, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes, like, to do an invent. So not too bad at all, like 20k every 10 minutes, so you're looking at around 200k an hour, which is pretty darn good, like, not bad. But let me know what you think of this money maker in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, please, because we are trying to grow the channel. We reached 500 subs, which is fantastic, so we'd like to keep it going. Don't forget to turn on notifications. Join me on my socials. Those are on linked down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.